Hare Krishna. Hello friends, I hope you all are doing well. This is Ritendra. I am preacher of Srimad Bhagavad Gita and today is very special lecture. Today I am going to talk about motivating, how to motivate ourselves and how to get a motivation. The best way to motivate ourselves is only self-motivation. Nobody can motivate you. Nobody can inspire you unless you are not inspiring yourself. So self-motivation is required, and from the what are these all sources from which from which sources we are getting the self motivation, self inspiration. Srimad Bhagavad Gita is the best way to motivate ourselves whenever we are declining. We have declined it, we are on the mode of declining. At that time we just have to open Srimad Bhagavad Gita and start to read Srimad Bhagavad Gita, because I have been reading Srimad Bhagavad Gita from my childhood. I have been implementing each and every verse of Srimad Bhagavad Gita since my childhood, and now I came to know the importance of each and every verses of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Many people actually stated me, you are doctor, you are scientist. So even if you are very spiritual, how is this possible? Means most of the scientists, most of the doctors are not actually spiritual, not actually not in devotional practices. But I would say because of Lord Krishna, I am scientist and doctor. So this is why actually Krishna is there, Madhusudan is there, Murari is there. I born in Dwarka, the land of Lord Krishna, and I came to know about many things, means many things of Lord Krishna, and I started to worship Lord Krishna. Whenever I start to worship Lord Krishna, I do believe He's observing my each and every action. So whatever I'm doing, whatever I'm thinking, whatever I'm speaking, whatever I'm listening, whatever I'm snipping, whatever I'm touching, these all things just because of Lord Krishna. So whenever we decline, whenever we are getting a demotivation, at that time we just have to open Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Miss the same situation, whatever action we are performing, when something adventure things, if we are going to perform, the people will troll us, people will pull our legs. At that time we just have to open Srimad Bhagavad Gita and just think our prescribed duty. We are not entitled to get any kind of fruitive expectation or expect fruitive result of our karma or our prescribed duty, but we are only entitled to work, to perform our prescribed duty. This is what Madhusudan clearly stated. So here Arjuna actually answered. Actually, Arjuna actually questioned very logically, and Arjuna stated, "Kulaksana panasati kula dharma sanatanaha." This is verse number 39, chapter number 1. Here Arjuna clearly stated, "Hey Madhav, hey Madhusudan, hey Murari, hey Kesav, hey Janardhan, hey Govind, hey Gopal. कुलक्षय सती कुल धर्म सनातनः धर्म नष्ट कृतः धर्म नष्ट कुलः कृतस्व अधर्म भवयतः." Here Arjuna clearly stated, with the destruction of the dynasty, the eternal family destruction, eternal family tradition is vanished, and the rest of the family become involved in irreligion. The rest of the family becomes involved in irreligion. This is actually stated in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. This is actually question, माधव why should I fight? मैं जीता तो भी हारा और हारा तो भी हारा, तो मैं युद्ध क्यों करूं? Here Lord Krishna answer to Arjuna. Here Arjuna actually again gave a logic, again asked Lord Krishna logical question. Here Arjuna clearly stated, यदि मम अप्रतिकारम अशस्त्रम शस्त्र प्राणय, यदि मम अप्रतिकारः, यदि मम अप्रतिकारः शस्त्रम मीन्स अशस्त्र शस्त्रम प्राणयः धृतराष्ट्र रणे हन्यते तमे श्रेमतर भवतः, धृतराष्ट्र रणे हन्यते तमे श्रेमतर भवतः. Here Arjuna clearly stated, better for me, because I don't want to destroy my family. So better for me if the son of Dhritarashtra, if the son of Dhritarashtra, weapon in his hand, weapon in their hand, and were to kill me unarmed and also unresisting on the battlefield, I will not pull my weapons, I will not resist, I will be unresisted, and I will be unarmed. It's better if the Dhritarashtra, the son of Dhritarashtra actually came to me and also kill me without any weapons, without any resistance. So it's better for me rather than to destroy my entire family, to kill my beloved people. So here अर्जुन actually gave a logical answer. मैं जीता तो भी हारा और हारा तो भी हारा. हमारी लाइफ में in our life this same situation actually it would be there. At the same time we just have to understand who we are and what kind of responsibility we have to perform. This is what we have to understand. Means whenever our family would be there, our family member would be there at that time, whether we have to raise a voice or not. I would say even Madhusudan Mukunda Murari Kesava Janardana Govind Gopala Madhava clearly stated in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, even if you have to raise a voice against injustice, and even if the opposition would be your family member, would be your father, would be your mother, would be your son, would be your daughter, would be your wife. You just have to raise a voice against injustice. This is what Madhusudan clearly stated. Dharma nashta kula kritasva dharma bhavayatah. So this is actually totally wrong. And after listening entire things from Arjuna by Lord Krishna actually smiled in the battlefield of the Mahabharata. Lord Krishna actually smiled, and actually Lord Krishna, the first sloka was spoken by Lord Krishna. The first sloka of Lord Krishna, the spoken by Lord Krishna is Krutasva kasmalam idam visame sam upastitah. Krishna Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Krutesva kasmalam idam visame sam upastitah anarya jushtama swargya akirti karam arjunah anarya jushtama swargya akirti karam arjunah. Here the supreme personality of God had clearly stated, my dear Arjun, how has this all impurity come upon you? How has this all impurity come upon you? They are not all befitting. Listen me very carefully. Listen my word very carefully. They are not all befitting a man who knows the value of life. This kind of impurity, this kind of mental weakness is not befitting of that person who doesn't know, who knows the value of the life, who know the value of life. If I know the value of life, this kind of weakness, this kind of mental weakness is not befitting. So they lead not higher planet but to infamy. These all things not lead toward the higher planet but infamy. This is actually first slok. This is the revolutionary sloka which was spoken by Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna further stated, Klebhyam asmagam partha netatva Sudram Radaya Dobalya Tekto Uttishta Parantapa. This is slok actually most important whenever we actually try to self-motivation, try to get a self-motivation, self-inspiration. So this slok is very important. Here Krishna clearly stated, Klebhyam mas magam partha ne tatva upapadyate Sudram Radaya Dobalya Tekto Uttishta Parantapa. O son of Rutha, don't yield this degrading importance. This kind of importance you don't have to yield. This is what Madhusudan clearly stated. This kind of degrading importance you don't have to yield. It doesn't become to you. This is not actually who you are. This is not actually symptoms. This is not actually characteristics. This is not actually features of the warrior. Give up such a petty weakness of heart and arise. Give up such a petty weakness and also arise. This is what Madhusudan clearly stated. So this is what we have to believe. This is what we have to understand. This is what we have to follow in our life. And after listening entire Srimad Bhagavad Gita, we can easily motivate ourselves. And here Arjuna further stated, Karpaniya doso prahata swabhava पुच्छामि त्वं धर्म सम्मूढ़ चेता यशस्य श्राणि चित ब्रूहि तन्मे शिष्यं ते सह सदिमां तं प्रपन्नम. Here Arjuna clearly stated, whenever we are confused, what we have to do, whenever we are totally on the mode of demotivation, what we have to do at that time, at that situation. Here Krishna clearly stated, here Arjuna stated, Arjuna had totally surrendered to Lord Krishna. So whenever we are on the mode of total demotivation, At that time, we only have to surrender unto Lord Krishna and start to open Srimad Bhagavad Gita and randomly any slok, whatever page you have open, you have to start to read Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So here Arjuna clearly stated, now I am confused about my duty, Madhav Madhusudan. Now I am confused about my prescribed duty and have lost all composure because of misery weakness. In this condition, I am asking you to tell me for certain what is the best for me. Hey Madhav, hey Madhusudan, now I am totally confused. Whenever we are in the state of confusion, what we have to do, whenever we are perplexed, what we have to do, whenever we are embraced, what we have to do, we have to surrender to Lord Krishna and ask. Lord Krishna is situated in the heart of each and every living entity. Lord Krishna is in my heart as well as your heart. So what we have to do, we just have to understand the internal voice of Lord Krishna. Ask this question to yourself, because to ask yourself is same as ask to Lord Krishna. So I am asking you to tell me for certain what is best for me. At that time, we just have to ask Lord Krishna, what is best for me? Please suggest me. Now I am your disciple. We just have to surrender to Lord Krishna and become Lord Krishna's disciple, and my soul totally surrender unto you. Means we just have to surrender ourselves unto Lord Krishna, then Lord Krishna will surely instruct to all of us. Because Arjuna totally surrendered unto Lord Krishna, and after that, Lord Krishna actually started to instruct Arjuna. So this is what we have to understand. And after this all things, Lord Krishna actually smiling in the midst of the both army, in the middle of the both army, Lord Krishna smiled and also answered to Arjuna. So we all have to be means active listener rather than active speaker. Means many people who would have a good quality of speaking, they are a good orator, but they are not good in a listening. So we all have to learn how to develop a listening power, active listening power from Lord Krishna. Without knowing anything, without listening the problem, we are not able to solve anybody's problem. So this is what we have to understand. This is what we have to follow. This is what we have to understand in our life. So this is what actually Lord Krishna actually started to listen Arjuna very carefully and started to identify. Means Lord Krishna identified the actual problem of Arjuna. Then actually he started to solve the problem of Arjuna. So here Lord Krishna further stated about these all things. क्लेभ्यम मास्मगम पार्थाने तत्वयुपपद्यते सुद्रम हृदय दोबले तख्तो उत्तिष्ठ परंतप. Krishna clearly stated. Krishna stated about the soul, about the prescribed duty. Krishna stated about the means many things about what kind of karma we all have to perform and what kind of prescribed duty we all have to perform. Krishna clearly stated. Krishna actually taught to all of us about niskam karma, without any expectation, without any desire. We just have to perform a prescribed duty for sake of performing prescribed duty. Here Krishna further stated in verse number 38. Here chapter number 2. Here Krishna stated, Sukha dukhe same kritva labha labho jaya jayo tato yodayu jasva nevam papam mavapsasi. Do thou fight for sake of fighting without considering happiness or distress, loss or gain, victory or defeat, and by so doing you shall never incur the sin. If you perform a prescribed duty without considering auspicious or inauspicious things, without considering the happiness or distress, and if you pose in all conditions, whether there is success or failure, if you perform your prescribed duty without being deviated, then you will never incur the sin. This is what Madhusudan clearly stated. This is what Madhav clearly stated. This is what Murari clearly stated. So this is what we all have to follow. So here Krishna further says, Karmani avadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phal heturvu mate sangosva karmani. Here Krishna clearly says, you have right to perform a prescribed duty, but you are not entitled to the fruit of the action. So never consider yourself the cause of the result of your activities, and never be attached to not doing your duty. Never be attached to not doing your prescribed duty. This is what clearly stated by Madhusudan Mukunda Murari Kesava Janardana Govind Gopala Madhava. Krishna further stated, Yogastha Kuru Karmani Sangam Tyakta Dhananjaya Siddhya Siddhyo Samaputva Samatvam Yoga Uchyate. Here Madhav clearly stated, perform your duty equiposed. Perform your duty equiposed. Abandoning all the attachment to the success or failure. Abandoning to the attachment to the success or failure. Such a equanimity of mind, that is called yoga. This kind of equanimity of mind, that is called yoga. Yogastha kuru karmani sangam tyakta dhananjaya siddhya siddhyo samabhutva samatam yoga uchyate. So this is what we all have to perform. This is what we all have to be. Here Krishna further stated, buddhi yukta jahati ha ubhe sukruto duskruto tasmada yoga vijasva yoga karma sukausalam. A man engaged in the devotional services rid himself of both good and bad reaction even in his life. Therefore strive for yoga, the mental strength, the mental stability. Lord Krishna here clearly stated, try to obtain the mental stability, mental strength, which is actually art of all work. Yoga karmasu kausalam. This is actually art of all work. This is what Madhusudan clearly stated. So, Krishna further stated, Dukhesu anuvigdha manaha, Sukhesu vigata spurita raga bhaya krodha, stita dhir muni ruchyate. One who is not disturbed in the mind, even amidst the threefold of the miseries, or not elated when there is happiness, and who is free from the attachment, fear and anger, is called of sage of steady mind. That kind of person is known as a sage of steady mind, who is actually equiposed in all conditions, whether there is success or failure, whether there is happiness or distress, whether there is auspicious or inauspicious things. The person is keeping himself in equiposed in all conditions. That kind of person is known as a sage of steady mind. So whenever we are performing our prescribed duty without being attached, without keeping any kind of desire or expectation, at that time we will surely get motivation. We will surely not get attached with any kind of material things, whether success or failure, whether happiness or distress. Each and everything will be the pebble or stone or the gold. Each and everything will be same for all of us. This is what Madhusudan clearly stated. This is how Lord Krishna actually motivate to Arjuna. Whenever we actually start to read Srimad Bhagavad Gita, we will surely get motivation. And after listening entire Srimad Bhagavad Gita from Lord Krishna by Arjuna, here Arjuna clearly stated, Nashta moho smuti labdha tat prasadam Krishna Sitasam gata sandeha karishya vachanam tava. Karishya vachanam tava. Here Arjuna clearly stated, whatever illusion actually I gained, actually that illusion dispelled, and my memory actually which lost, I regained. So Madhav, I become your disciple, and whatever instruction you give me, whatever instruction you pass to me, I will surely follow. This is what Madhusudan clearly stated. This is what Madhav clearly stated. So, Srimad Bhagavad Gita is a not spiritual book. Srimad Bhagavad Gita is not religious book. It's a manual for by which we can learn how to live our life. And many people actually tell to all of us. Many people actually told to all of us. We all have to read Srimad Bhagavad Gita at in our old age. But nobody knows about whether the particular person or whether I or you can able to see your as well as my our old age or not. So start to read Srimad Bhagavad Gita, start to worship Lord Krishna, because this life is neither in the past nor in the future, but life is in this present moment. So perform your prescribed duty in this present moment, and also enjoy the result of your activities. So thank you so much. I hope you all can understand. If you have any question, any doubt, then please kindly put a comment. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Radhe.